bought it, I get it, I got it, I got it, I'm good, I'm with it, I get it, I got it, I'm good, you dig it, squad hustle like a relay.
We are north of the border in Toronto, and the retractable roof is closed for comfort. Today we wrap up this 4-game weekend series between the Baltimore Orioles and the Toronto Blue Jays. Alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and guys, the Blue Jays come into the day with the opportunity to sweep this 4-game series after having claimed the first 3.
Yeah, and you don't want to get complacent. You steal the first 3 games and you're feeling like, man, we got this series already wrapped up. But you can't let the other team up off the mat right here. You have to stay focused, out on the mound, clean defense, everything it takes. You don't get many opportunities throughout the course of a season for 3-game sweeps, let alone a potential 4-game sweep.
Steven Matz, a left-hander from New York State, is the starter on the mound. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Ready now is Joey Wendell, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. And Dan, D-Row, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon, they come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Yeah, Matty, this team's coming together right now. They're playing dangerous baseball. You can tell the look in their eye. They feel good about where they're at. They've won a few games in a row, and they look to continue that trend today.
And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
Into the box, Yolmer Sanchez. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Springer has a read on it, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, I think Ryan Mountcastle is a guy we really need to focus in on today. He's really swung the bat well against left-handed pitchers so far this season. He's hitting over 300 against southpaws, and he's facing another one of those today. I'm sure he's excited to hit in this one.
First chance for him here in the top of the 1st with nobody on. He pops up the changeup, heading out towards shallow right. Simeon is there, and the side is retired. So a fairly painless top of the 1st. Orioles nothing, Blue Jays coming up. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Keegan Aiken, a Michigan-born lefty, gets the starting job here. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one, hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
So stepping in is Marcus Semien to show you what he did in May versus what he's done so far at the plate in June. Well, guys, these Orioles entering play today, they come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row.
Yeah, Matt, they have to avoid the sweep right here, especially a 4-game sweep. That can be devastating to the psyche of a team. It's okay. It happens. Throughout the course of a season, you're going to drop 3 in a row. But to get pounded 4 games by the same team can happen.
And it's fouled away. Ready on 1 and 2.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3 and 2.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
The next 3-2. Down the left field line and deep. Still 3 balls and 2 strikes. The 8th pitch of the at-bat. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
When a guy's been swinging the bat as well as he has in this series, you definitely want to take the bat out of his hands. A free pass to first is better than what he's been doing the last couple of games.
Next to hit is Bo Bichette. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. On to first, and they get them both. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. What do you think they need to do to keep the winning streak a-rolling, D-Row?
Yeah, Matty, you take a look at this lineup. The one thing that jumps out is the fact that they are last in stolen bases. They are station to station trying to hit the ball out of the ballpark, trying to get in good counts, and drive the baseball out of the yard to create their runs.
Into the corner and slicing foul. 2 out, nobody on. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Change up, and he ain't buying it. 1-2.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. But in this situation, he was able to hold back. That's a nice take.
Ball 2.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Second inning set to go, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Ken Grubb. Taken but called a strike. Today's contest is, of course, the finale of the series, and the home side has dominated so far. They've got the opportunity to complete the sweep with a win in this one.
This team going for the sweep is looking for some home cooking. It's always nice to win a series, but particularly nice when you can sweep a series at home.
Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddie Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a tough time with. If you've played in the league for a little bit, you understand that he's got his own zone.
You touched on it, D-Row. I think he rewards the veteran players, not only pitchers, but position players. He makes the younger players, he makes them earn their keep.
Fielded by Panic. Throw is in time for the first out of the second.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Toronto Blue Jays today. You guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 4 home runs and 11 RBIs. Down the left field line and deep. And one thing that would certainly help their cause in going for the sweep is if they can break out the big bats like they did yesterday. Several home runs in that ball game.
It's not easy to hit home runs with this day and age with guys throwing with increased velocity. They were knocking the ball out of the ballpark all day yesterday. They'd like to save a couple of those and use them in this game today.
Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
In now, Jahmai Jones. As he'll take a look at ball 1, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he is into second with a 2-out double. So perhaps some new life in the inning here with a 2-out double in the second. And as you can see right there, he's now third on the Orioles in that category. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And he'll be tagged out trying to steal third. And that just doesn't make much sense as the inning is over. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. And we are tied 0-0. So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. And you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. In there. No balls and a strike.
Jumped ahead with strike one there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
In there. Strike two. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2, and if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
Breaking ball there is down. Good job of laying off. It's back to 2-2.
Flip a coin right here with this next pitch. After throwing 2 fastballs to get ahead, he's been able to lay off both those off-speed pitches. Looks like he's seeing it pretty good.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. High and deep down the left field line. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
Here's George Springer swinging it well so far in this series. He's 3 for 9. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Long run for the center fielder. He's there and records the first out.
All right, let's take a look at the defensive alignment for the Orioles. And let's take a look at infielder Freddie Galvis, a guy who bounced around in the early part of his career, but his glove is his calling card, and he's settled at one of those premium positions up the middle, and look for him to have a big day on defense.
Rowdy Tellez comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. And low, it's a ball and a strike. Hernandez, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. A 2-1 count to the Blue Jays first baseman. This pitch is popped up. Sanchez is there for it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And that'll bring up the former St. John's University standout Joe Panik. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. A ball and a strike.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
And here's a fastball not close as he runs it to 2-1 now. Three and 1 now. And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit.
He could get the early hook if he can't be a little bit more precise here. That's walk number 2 of the inning, and we're only in the second.
So now here is Randall Grichuk looking to put them ahead early with this at-bat. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. (2-0) to the Jays left fielder.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
Down the line and fair. That's a hit. And now it'll kick around in the corner. Long throw to third. And he is safe at third base as he slides in just better than the tag.
Boy, when teams are playing well like this team is on a nice little winning streak right here, they strike early in this one to keep the mojo working.
Yeah, Dan, from an offensive standpoint, everyone searches for confidence, and that's exactly what they have right now. Everyone contributing makes for a fun clubhouse.
Up next is Danny Jansen as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250. 13 home runs, 26 RBIs. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Runners on first and third, 2 away. A 1-2 count to the Blue Jays signal caller.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
2-2 pitch is fouled away. Two and two. Here it is. And a fastball called strike three, and the side is retired. Blue Jays forced to settle for just the one. Leading off the inning, it'll be Cedric Mullins, and they could use a spark from him here. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball one.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Trying to bunt his way on, but this is popped up. Throw will not be in time. It's a perfect bunt there. Nets him a base runner to lead off. Hold on here, though. That was really a close play, so they're checking to see if they want to challenge that safe call.
Well, here's another look at it now. It was tough to tell watching it live, and boy, I'm still not totally sure. Maybe a tough decision.
And indeed, they will elect to challenge the call. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will take a look at all the available angles and get us an answer.
Ladies and gentlemen,
okay, one more look at it here. Is there enough evidence to overturn this call? I think there is. Looks to me like the ball beat him to first.
Okay, umpires look ready, and off comes the headset, and he's out. So the original call is overturned, and it ends up being a well-used challenge there.
Upon video review, the call of safe at first base has been overturned, and the batter ruled out.
At the plate now, Freddie Galvis. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Ranging back is Hernandez. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Pedro Severino digs in at the plate. Lifetime numbers against Steven Matz. He's 2 for 3. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 home. Misses, ball 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he gets the slider over here. It's 2-1 now.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
All even now, 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left on. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Blue Jays 1 and the Orioles nothing. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. Matt Vasgersian as the Cal Berkeley product Marcus Semien is the first to bat in the inning. Marcus Semien is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Fouled off. And it's 2 balls and a strike to the Jays leadoff batter.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
And they'll back him off a bit with a fastball in, but it's 3-1 now.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
Now into the box, Bo Bichette. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Going back is the center fielder. Out of here to the deepest part of the yard. Two-run shot to straightaway center, number 14 on the season, and the Jays have moved out in front 3-0.
Hey, that wasn't a particularly good pitch right here. This guy doesn't get away with very many mistakes. He's going to have to do a better job pitching out of the middle part of the plate.
At the plate, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Hard hit toward the hole. And that finds its way through for a base hit. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle this guy down. Teoscar Hernandez digging in now as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Guerrero on at first, nobody out. Slider, and it's off his glove, and it bounces away. And a bad time for that as the runner takes second here.
Well, the graphic here isn't going to properly show just how far that pitch was from the strike zone. That thing wasn't even close, and I think it made the decision to move up a base pretty easy to make.
Inside and low, 2-1. Hit in the air to center field. Catch made in straightaway center as the runner tags from second. The relay throw, and he'll get into third here on the fly out, so he's 90 feet away here with one gone. And now in the box, George Springer. They've got 2 already home in the inning and a potential third waiting in the wings only 90 feet away.
Hey, this pitcher's going to have to step off the mound right here and refocus. Take a deep breath, something. Can't keep falling behind and creating traffic. It puts everybody on edge, not only himself, his defense, and especially his manager.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Hit hard to third. And that's the second out. Up next, Rowdy Tellez. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now here's a swing by Tellez as he gets a lot of this one out to deep right field. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run.
Wow, another long ball in the early going of this one. The second one he's allowed in just 2 2/3 innings. Might want to warm up those showers. He might be heading that way real soon if he can't keep the ball in the yard.
Joe Pennick is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Worked a walk in his first plate appearance. And that's in there for his strike 1-1. Pulled toward right center field. Mullins is there to put it away and finally put an end. And that'll bring up Joey Wendell.